Yo, what's going on, guys? Ron here, aka Neos, and today, guys, the ban list is here. So we have the official Konami ban list that's been published. So I want to go over it with y'all guys, talk about it, and discuss. Is it good? Is it bad? What should we expect to see now, etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the ban list right here, so y'all can see. And we're gonna start on the new all unlimited cards, right? So we're gonna start top to bottom. So we have Black Dragon, Collapse Serpent, pretty good. I mean, not that big of a deal. I don't think it matters. We also have the White Dragon, its counterpart. So you know, not a huge. These are both really good together. They've been hit for a long time. So, but I think that they're fine. We have Dark Grepher. This literally doesn't matter. And then we have Vanquish Soul Raisin. So Vanquish Soul Raisin back to 3 is really strong. This is your best normal summon for K9 Vanquish Soul. It gets you basically to everything you need. This is really good. Zodiac Dryden doesn't matter. Change of Heart doesn't matter. Crystron Inclusion is a really good unlimit. They hit this to 1 for the K9 deck because they were playing it. So this is gonna have a big resurgence. We'll see stuff later on that I'll talk about with the like canines, but this is still really good. Snatch Shield to 3 does not matter. Stake Your Soul to 3 is really good. Reveal one monster in your hand, special summon when vanquish a monster with the same attribute but a different name. Sorry, excuse me. From the deck, but return it to the hand at the end phase. This is really good, obviously, because we have Rosin again now, so they have the consistency back, so you have the buff to the consistency now, and then like I said, you have the fire, which you really needed, so they don't have to play extra you know crap to try to supplement the fires in their deck. So all in all, I think this is really good. Like I said, there's some stuff that really doesn't matter here, but specifically Stake Your Soul, Crystron Inclusion, and Rosin coming back to 3 are all very good, and I think they deserve to come back. So, um, semi limits. We have Droll and Lockbird. This, in my opinion, is a unwise decision. I do not think Droll and Lock. I understand people do not like floodgates. I am one of those people. I do not like floodgates myself. This, I feel, is a necessary evil, right? We're going to see more often now combo decks that add to hand more. There's going to be. Less Droll is nice for all the decks that do that, right? Because there are some decks that don't care. I don't know. Just this is I don't know how to really feel about this. I feel like it's a bad idea, but I play a deck that personally gets hurt by Droll and Lockbird, so I'm not super upset about it. It's just, and like the thing is that this is mainly like a rogue killer. There's a lot of rogue decks that die to this, right? A lot of rogue decks like, oh, I'm gonna search, I'm gonna search, I'm gonna search. So yeah, I don't know. This doesn't do anything against like low to the ground decks. Like this doesn't do anything to the Draco Tail unless they start like go first, activate Ketu, search Lucaeus, and then you droll them, and then they're just kind of like, okay, um, because more likely than not they're gonna have a way to fuse, right? Like worst case scenario, like they'll like normal Malulu, or I mean otherwise they pass, right? If they don't have another spell, if they don't have Rahu, but or branded fusion. So it's just I don't know. I'm just gonna move on here. All right, limited list. Okay, these are all really important. All of these. So first of all, we have Draco Tail Malulu. I don't think that this is the name that they should have hit. Going second, this is a really good card to normal summon, right? Assuming you didn't have Fimena, you can just permanently negate something that's really really strong. Um, this makes it to where like you only get to do that once, and I think that's actually a good thing. I think Fimena should have been the one to get limited, because the ability to quick fuse off of a hand trap is absolutely broken. So yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's a hit, right? Especially down here, you'll see we have Ketu, which this rounds it off pretty well. So yeah, moving down, we have K9 Jokul to 1. Jokul's a broken card, right? Um, if you had Jokul equivalent for a level 4, that card would probably be banned, right? Especially during like Ryzeal format, right? Or let's say the Ryzeal's released with a card that says like you can reveal it, special this, and another level 4 out of your hand, and they're not negated. And then it had an ignition effect to search an attribute or a non same type as itself, or same type. Yeah, card's broke. This card is deserves to go to 1, right? And which is fine. It's searchable still, right? They did limit a case for K9, right? So I don't think that matters super much either, right? Obviously, you're gonna open this less. Obviously, you're gonna open this less. This is full combo, right? Because you do activate this, you search Navor normal summon, full combo. So that the only thing with that is like it's still searchable, so it's just gonna be like your like one of your power one ofs that you're gonna search. So Vanquishal Halisu to 1. I think this is really good, especially with them unlimiting everything else and then like them hitting some stuff for K9. Vanquishal K9 is gonna be a really strong deck this format. Don't get it twisted. This is going to be a really good deck. Halisu to 1 just means that they're not going to, more likely than not, open it in their hand. That way they can't hand trap you turn 1, right? That's really all this is. They're still going to be able to get to it. They're going to be able to either search it or special it off of, like, Stake Your Soul, or, you know, they're going to be able to get to it, but instead of them just, like, hard having this card and having the, like, also the, obviously, the attribute, they're going to have to search it more likely than not. Yummy Snatchy. This is a diabolical hit to 1. This is not what I expected. I expected them to, if they were going to limit anything to 1, it was going to be Marshmallow. I expected Marshmallow to go to 1 because, 1, like I said, it's a searchable card, but it prevents your opponent from being like, you know, starting their turn by like activate Marshmallow in hand, special summon, and then keeping their normal summon and being able to full combo that way, like that, which is probably the best way to start with Yummy, especially even in like the Mitsu variation. So, speaking of Mitsurugi, I'm gonna Habakiri no Mitsurugi to 1. Right, I'm not surprised. This card is very very powerful. It is a 1 card combo starter for the entire archetype. They want you to open this card less. Makes sense. Um, what I was really worried about was the multi-hitting Mitsurugi. So they were gonna hit like this to 1 and like something else to 2, like prayers. But to be honest, I think this is okay, right? Pure is definitely taking the biggest hit here. Um, but I think like for my list, for example, like the list that y'all have seen me play, I'm just gonna cut 2 Habakiris out of my deck and I'm just gonna play it that way and see how it is. Because I don't think that there's a reason for me to supplement anything. Um, yeah, it's just it doesn't really matter. Besides the fact that you're just gonna hard open it less whenever you go first. Going second, you're probably still not gonna open it, but there's just so many ways to search it, right? And then if you play like a draw engine, right? So you play the Tight Radiant Typhoon engine, right? Specifically the 3 quick play spell, right? Which is what I play. If going first, you can draw into 7 cards, maybe you see it. You know, obviously at 3 you're way more likely to, but moving on, case for K9 to 1, like I said, it's starter limited. It's kind of like the Amino Habakiri no Mitsurugi thing, right? You just open it less. It is full combo. It is an extender. Kind of sucks, but they have to hit something because otherwise K9 Vanquishal is just going to be crazy good. So, and then obviously Ketu. Ketu is an insane board breaker. Going first, it's good. It's a search. Going second, this card is absolutely broken. You can search any Draco Tail and then fuse that off with a hand trap that you didn't use. And worst case in scenario, you fuse like either it's like Malulu or it's Pan or it's Urgula or like especially Pan. Pan just being like, I'm just gonna pop one of your monsters. It's diabolical. Um, so yeah, this card needed to go to one. This was the card that I said for a long time that needs to go to one, and then I said they'd need to limit a name because just this to one does not do enough. Um, yeah, it's just way too good, especially with them running the branded package now. So because they're still going to be running six spells now, right? They're going to have three Rahu, they're going to have one Ketu, they're going to have two branded fusion, right? Because branded fusion's still at two. So and then we're going to move on to the bans here. So the ban list is pretty short, but they're all very strong hits and expected hits, I feel like, for everybody. So barrier statue of Torrent, pretty simple, right? It's the water barrier statue. You can search it with Tachyon. It needs to go. Malice Whitebinder. Thank God this deck is finally dead. This cyber slop crap is just so obnoxious. I went to a regional, and this is the deck that won that regional within like the last month. So yeah, this deck is insane. They finally were like, okay, we're gonna hit the one of their boss monsters. That way, you can't bring this back. Banish your names. Bring names back on your opponent's turn. Set the trap. All the other stuff. It's just they took a huge piece of the end board that gives Malice like part of that ceiling. And this also severely hurts their combo line, right? They don't get to rebanish the names, put Brent names back on the field to make I don't think you're ever gonna see like Adignister Talker plus the Fireball plus the two level three, like two link threes on the field. I don't think that combo works anymore with this ban. So, in addition, Herald of the Arclight. This card is busted. It's about time it got banned. It's generic. It's a floodgate. It searches. It searches Habakiri. That's like the main thing. Is that like this was a bridge into rituals, which really sucks because I played Drytron back in the day, and I really liked Herald. I like the XYZ Synchro ritual deck. It was fun, but this card is way too good. The main issue is that it has a floodgate attached to it. If they give this card an errata, just remove the floodgate. That's all you've got to do. Like any monster sent from the hand or main deck to the graveyard is banished instead. It's just like when a spell trap or monster effect is activated, you tribute this card for cost and negate the activation if you do destroy that card. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a ritual monster, ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Like the rest of that is fine, right? The main issue in my opinion is the floodgate, right? Like Draco Tail cannot play through this card. They have to like normal summon like Lucaeus and try to beat over it. It's insane, right? Like this card is torture. And then last but not least is Harpy's Featherstorm. This card is it's just a floodgate. It just says your opponent can activate monster effects, and this card is absolutely broken in Radiant Typhoon. People were playing it already, so yeah, not surprised. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, that's the ban list, right? I hope y'all enjoyed. I tried to talk about all the hits as much as I could, and explain and what I think and the reasons behind this stuff, and or probably the reason more likely it is. So, anyways, guys, I hope that y'all did enjoy. I know I'm late. I said that I was going to post my locals video. I'm working on it right now. I've been kind of busy with real life and stuff like that. I apologize. So it's coming to y'all soon. It's a good video, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, guys, like I said, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell. That way you know when I post more content. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.